Okay, hello everyone. My name is Helena Bella. I will give my overall feedbacks from the beginning until the end of Isabel's article, which is it gonna be the last review from me. Alright, start from the title. A literature review on using the first language or L1 in the Yale classroom. Actually, there is no big problem with the title because she's already mentioned the object of her study. But I think Abel can add more about the method of how she elaborated the literature review, about the technique, I mean, because a lot of technique used in literature review article, it can be thematic or it can be narrative. I think Abel can mention it one of them. And then in abstract, I think I found this a little bit strange for me after I read overall all of the article. But before I read until the end, I don't recognize it's about I don't recognize about the weaknesses in Abel's abstract, but after I read all of them, I think Abel has already mentioned or talked about the effect of the use of L1 in the Abel classroom in her articles. It can be good if Abel add more words to specify about the recommends or suggestion of her articles. Maybe future study can suggest to find more articles because it's about 7-11 journal articles. I think for other researchers, it can be more than 7. Abel can mention it, or maybe Abel want to have like suggestion to talk focusing on the negative impacts because Abel's mentioned in here all of it is about the positive impacts. Maybe Abel can add it in these sentences. I mean, and then generally from the introduction, I think it's really good. But one thing that I want to mention in here, Abel tells about the several terms used in the literature review about the topic. First language, target language, and then EFL. I think Abel can mention three important terms. I mean, after mentioning three important terms, these three, first language, target language, and EFL, Abel can add a little bit sentences in here to elaborate more about these three terms, or maybe to conclude more, give just briefly short statement before go to the literature review. So I think it will be run smoothly if I will do it. And then in the literature review, as you can see, I didn't find any problems in my opinion about others literature review. Move on to the method. Here that I talk about, Abel can add this, can mention about this in her title, or maybe this one, narrative review technique. So the readers will directly know, oh, this article used narrative technique to tell about the result because it didn't show in the title. And also about the technique use narrative, I didn't see it in the abstract. So I think Abel can edit too in the abstract if she didn't want to edit in the title. And then about the conclusion and suggestion, actually I've already made a specific video about my feedback towards her conclusion and suggestion. But yeah, overall, Abel can add more explanation, but not too long because it's conclusion, rather than just mention it like this. The real point in every utilities maybe for one sentences or maybe two sentences. And then in here, like I said before in the beginning, uh, maybe not tell about into the effect of the use. Other one, a further study might like look into the effect of the use, but maybe I did more related studies or articles, and then tell about how about the weaknesses or negative influence in the use of L1. I think it can be a gap after Isabel's uh, published or released this article. All right, I think that's all about my feedbacks. Thank you for watching and have a nice day, everyone.